Hello, hello. Oh, breathe. Let's play around with some stuff real quick. I feel like a little bit of stars around me. Let's do that. All right, perfect. All right, lovely Tank here, aka your mama on a mission, live at 9ish. I don't know what time it is exactly, but it is 9 something, probably closer to 9:30. So hello. So what is today? Wednesday, and a little bit of a dreary day in New Jersey. Yesterday was like 60 something, 65 I think, and then today you had to get a little coat. So it was a drastic change, and then it rained I think this evening or whatever, but it's all good. So I wanted to get some, see who else kind of pops on. Hello to friends who have joined in. Hello. Let's see if I can wave. And I got my sparkles here and all that fun stuff. So anyway, this weekend, this past weekend was, blessed and fortunate enough to attend a weekend training, right? Now, mind you, everyone in the world has had to make shifts, right? So this particular training I was not supposed to attend. However, an opportunity presented itself because it became a virtual training, right? Because everybody has had to pivot in this season. So that encourages me on so many levels, because it doesn't matter whether you're kind of quote unquote big or small. We're all in the same scenario and choosing how we deal with the, you want to call it an obstacle before you. So this particular training was supposed to be a live training, a live event. I believe it was going to be in Texas. I, again, was not supposed to attend. I had a friend who was supposed to travel there, but due to everything, the event ended up needing to shift into a virtual event, which created an opportunity for me to participate. So anyway, but I wanted to share some of that. Number one, we're all in this, kind of that the tagline has been used, we're all in this together. And that's so true on so many levels. So we can't think that we're the only ones who have to be resourceful and use our ingenuity. We also can't use this as an excuse not to be resourceful and not to use our ingenuity. And so watching how they were quickly able to pivot and create this training to create value for people, no matter the circumstance, not choosing to quit even though it was difficult, not choosing to quit even though you're learning as you go, was very powerful in and of itself. And that was before the content was even shared. But there's a couple things that I wanted to share tonight very briefly and just kind of leave you with it so you can think more on it on your own. But two mindsets that were kind of focused on and talked about. And I'll tell you who the trainer was in a minute. But the two mindsets that she mentioned were, are you living with a hostage mindset, or do you live with a free mindset? And that you could see what mindset you're living by your fruit. And I don't know if you've ever kind of heard this, there's scripture about it, but also in general, you can tell what's important to a person by their fruit, right? So if we are, I don't know, usually like health or, drinking, smoke, whatever those things, like there's the outward things that can show themselves. For me, I could say I'm passionate about a very, very clean house, but if you came in my house, you probably wouldn't say that. That doesn't show your fruit, right? Your what you're saying doesn't match your actions. And so, but one thing she shared is that you can tell if you're living in a hostage mindset or a hostage mindset or free mindset, and choosing to make the shift to be in a free mindset. What the hostage mindset does is causes us to make excuses as to why we can't ... So we might say, oh, she used an analogy, I think probably even about with working out or starting a business, or people who are in, different types of industries. You might say, oh, for me, okay, I want to do this, but I feel like I don't have all the resources, or I feel like, I was held back in the first grade, so I don't feel smart enough to do this, this, and this. That is something that I had to look at for myself and say, how am I still being held back, still being held hostage by something that happened over 40-something years ago? And I think we all have things that can hold us hostage and keep us from stepping into our greatness and pursuing our best selves. And so whether it is health, whether it is any type of substance over abuse, whether it is, for me, wanting to kind of achieve certain goals, but again, feeling hostage to not feeling like I'm whatever enough, or I don't have enough of ... So that's what I wanted to leave us with, because situations like we're in now could either be seen, and I'll probably echo this throughout every live video as long as we're in quarantine and beyond, but situations like this could either cause us to become a hostage or a victim of circumstance, or it could allow us to be free and be able to overcome and think with a winner's mindset. And she also talked about what is the mindset of a champion. And that was pretty powerful as well. I think I have people coming downstairs. Okay, I thought someone was coming down in the basement, but they were leaving the basement. Oh, no. Here comes my daughter. Hello. I had one leave, and now I have another one coming back. Yes. You can hang out. Yep. Come sit. So looking at mindset, and truthfully, like the mindset, your mind is the one thing that how you think and what you do is really the only thing that I have control over. You have control over. And how we choose to live and act and think about this, how we're going to use this time, is all up to us. Are we going to be in a hostage mindset where we feel like we are held hostage by, be it our past, be it, things not being exactly how they need to be? Or can you figure out, how can I ... And that's kind of where I am. I was super excited. Let me tell you, it was literally tons and tons and tons of great information and training and content, personal development, like deliciousness. I'm a huge personal development junkie, and to be able to enrich in a time where it's so easy to feel depleted and also to feel discouraged, it's like a plus. So this particular trainer, who, you could Google her, but it's Dani, Dani Johnson, Johnsson, has just a wealth of experience, information, content, both free and, you can buy books, all that stuff, that is life-changing on a number of levels. So you can kind of Google her and maybe find some nuggets there. But I have pages and pages of notes, as well as I invested in the replay of the whole event. And but at the end of the day, I want to evaluate what is holding me hostage and how is that creating resistance and how to overcome. And that is like food for thought for life. That's not like just for this season, right? That is something, a tool to keep and to exercise and to be aware of always, because you could be great in one area but a hostage in another, and you got to just kind of work through it to get to a mindset of where you can be free and you can think, I don't have this but I have this, and then it's through that you free yourself. All right, hopefully that was helpful, and I wish everyone great health and great creativity and resourcefulness during this season, great rest, great connection with family and friends and your children and your significant others if you're in a relationship, and learn all you can, because believe it or not, don't get me to preaching. Don't get me to preaching. I got 2 people on here, so don't get me to preaching. But no matter what, we are planting seeds right now in this season that we're in this day, in this period. You're planting seeds. Make sure that the seeds that you're planting, will you have seeds that you can harvest when we come out of this kind of quarantine period or season, right? So that's a beautiful analogy and way to think about it. What seeds are you planting? Are you planting seeds? And this is, I'm talking to myself too. Lovely, what seeds are you planting? And am I just planting 2 and expecting a huge harvest? Or am I planting many? And when you plant many, you're guaranteed something will bloom. So make this a season of planting great seeds, whether it's relationships, personal self, business, all that. Plant great seeds so that when this is all done, you come out better and stronger, and you will reap a harvest from that. All right, I love you. Take care. Lovely Tank Care, a.k.a. your mama on a mission, signing out. Peace. Bye-bye.